Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing a super quick, super simple granny square tutorial. You will need to know your basic stitches to follow along with this tutorial. So you will need to know how to do a chain stitch, slip stitch, double crochet and a slip knot. If you're not familiar with these crochet stitches just yet, I'll pop a link to my other video that's a bit more explanatory, so I'll go into a bit more detail about each stitch, and it'll be a bit of a slower video, so it'll be a lot easier for you to follow along with. However, if you are comfortable with those stitches, then this video will be perfect for you, because it's just a super quick, super simple tutorial how to make this gorgeous square. So to get started, you'll need a crochet hook, a pair of scissors and some yarn. This is the yarn I'm using. It's absolutely gorgeous. I don't think the camera really picks up how soft it is, but it's absolutely stunning. For this yarn, I will be using a 6mm crochet hook. The yarn does actually call for an 8 or 9mm crochet hook, but because my tension is quite loose, I tend to size down a little bit. And I like my, especially for granny squares, I like my stitches a little bit tighter. So you can just go quite loose and quite floppy, just like this one. So I do like to do my stitches ever so slightly tighter. So you will need, you need yarn, crochet hook, a pair of scissors and a needle to sew in your ends. I don't currently have a needle at the moment because mine always tend to go walkabouts, but you will need one just at the end. So to start off with, you need to do a slip knot. Do it however you want. I'll just do a quick show on how I do mine. So my slip knot, I pinch my yarn here, loop it over the back of my fingers, pull round to make a cross, and then I pinch, flip my fingers over, grab my hook, go under the first loop, over the second loop and pull through, and then I will pull my fingers out and pull it tight. So that's my slip knot, and then I will just use my tail end just to pull it up to the crochet hook. So you want to make sure it's tight, but you don't want to make sure it's too tight that you can't actually move it on your hook. You need to be able to move it sort of up and down. So once you've got your slip knot on your hook and you're ready to go, we will start by making the loop that our first row of shells go into. So these blocks here are your shells, so we just need to make the loop. So the way I do mine is I will chain 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you will find your first chain, so this one here, and you'll do a slip stitch into that chain. So pull your yarn through and then pull your yarn through. So then it will leave you with a circle. You can also make this circle by doing a magic ring. I will do another tutorial on making a granny square with a magic ring. But I think because they're so holey sort of for the rest of the blanket, when these are so tight in the middle after using a magic ring, it just kind of can look a bit odd sometimes. So I think the chain method does work a little bit better. So from here, you need to start making your shells. So your shells are made up of 3 double crochets each, as you can see there. So to start off, we need to get our stitches up to the level of our double crochets, so up to the height of what our double crochets will be. So we need to chain 3. So 1, make sure you don't get your tail end in. 2, 3. This chain 3 will count as our first double crochet. So now we're up to the height of our double crochets. We can just do them like normal. So this counts as 1, so we need to do 2 more. Yarn over. We need to go through this hole here. So if it's a bit tight, just stretch it out a little bit so it's a bit more defined. We need to go through the hole, grab the yarn at the back and pull it through. So then you've got 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So that is your second double crochet. So we've got 1 and 2, so we need to do a third. So yarn over, exactly the same again, so straight through the hole, pull it through, pull it up a bit, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. There we go. So that is our first shell. So that is our first one of these. Now we need to do our corner. So our corner is made up of a chain 3. So each corner is made up of a chain 3. So all we do is chain 1, 2 and 3. And then we go on to our next shell. So our next shell will go into this loop, into this circle, just like this one has. So 3 double crochets, so yarn over, put your hook through the circle, pull the yarn through and up, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And then we'll do that again. So second double crochet, so through the circle, pull through, pull up, pull through 2, pull through 2, and then we need to do a third one. So yarn over, through the circle, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So that is our second shell. So as you can see on here, we've got 1 shell, our corner, and 1 shell here. So then we need to make another corner, so it's another chain 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then we need to do another shell, so it's another 3 double crochets. So yarn over, straight into the circle again, so straight through, pull the yarn through and up, pull through 2, pull through 2. 2 more double crochets, pull through 2, pull through 2, and 1 more, yarn over, through the circle, pull through 2, pull through 2. If at any point I'm going a little bit too fast, just pause the video so you can catch up. From here we need to do another corner. So we've got 3 shells so far. So we've got 1, 2, well, from this angle we've got 1, 2, 3. And we've got these 2 corners here, and then we just need to make this corner here. So it's another chain 3. So chain 1, chain 2, chain 3, there we go. And then we need to make our 4th shell, so 4th set of 3 double crochets. So yarn over, still going through that same circle, pull up, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, second double crochet, pull up, pull through 2, pull through 2, and our third, pull through 2 and pull through 2. So here we've got all 4 of our shells, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we just need to make our final corner just to link these last 2 this last shell to our first shell. So again, it's just simple as another 3 chain, sorry. So 1, 2, 3, there we go, and then we link it to our first shell. So this first chain 3, we link it by attaching it to the 3rd chain. So 1, 2, 3, stick your hook in there. Doesn't really matter where it goes as long as it's in that top chain. Pull your yarn through and we slip stitch it to that. So, and you pull through like that to slip stitch. So from here, I just like to pull my yarn through a little bit so I can stretch out my circle as it's looking a little bit, stretch out my square, sorry, because it's looking a bit circular right now. So I just quite simply put 1 finger in each corner and just pull it out like that. There we go. And it will start to make it look a bit more like a square. So for round 2, put my hook back in there. For round 2, that is this round here. This round is just made up of corners. So it's super simple, super easy. So it's basically the exact same as to what we've just been doing. We need to start from a corner though, and we can't really start from this one. So we need to get over to this corner somehow. And the way that that is done is you just slip stitch in each of the stitches across. So you slip stitch 1, 2, 3 to get into this corner. So into this stitch here, pull your yarn through, and then pull your yarn through, and again, next stitch, pull your yarn through and through. And then for this third one, I don't go into that stitch like that, I just go into this hole. So I will just put my hook through the hole, grab the yarn from the back and pull through, because then I just think it makes it look a bit neater overall when the granny square is finished. So then we need to start off again just like we did down here. So we need to chain 3, 1, 2, 3 to get up to the height of our double crochets. So for this round we need to do 2 shells and 3 chain in each of these holes. So we'll do 3 double crochets, chain 3, 3 double crochets in each hole. So we've already got 1, so our chain 3 classes as our first double crochet. So now we need to do 2 more. So yarn over, hook into the hole and pull through 2, pull through 2, so that's 2, and then through the hole, pull up, pull through 2, pull through 2. So what I like to do here, because your stitches kind of go a little bit everywhere, I just like to tuck them over here so they stay nice and neat. So you've got your first set of double crochets in this corner. So now we need to do chain 3, 2, 3 to form our actual corner, and then we need to do 3 more double crochets into this same hole. So yarn over, pull up, pull through 2, pull through 2, so that's our first, pull up, pull through 2, pull through 2, that's our second, pull up, pull through 2, pull through 2, so that is our third. So you can already see the corner starting to form. So that is this here. So that is what we've just made. Then we need to go over to our next corner. The way we do this is we just simply chain 1 and then we're going to double crochet straight into that hole. So exactly what we've done here, 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet, we're going to do straight into this hole here. So yarn over, insert the hook into the hole, pull up, pull through 2, pull through 2, and then we're going to yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, oh, there we go, and then we're going to do our third one. So yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, there we go. So again I'm just going to pull my stitches to the side to keep them nice and neat. So we're going to form our corner part again, so chain 3, so 1, 2, 3, there we go, and then we need to do another 3 double crochets into this same hole. So yarn over, through the hole, pull up, pull through 2, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2. So you can already start to see the square shape coming along. So we've got 2 more of these to do. So again, to get over to our next loop here, to our next hole, we just do a single crochet and then double crochet straight into that hole. So we've got 3 double crochets to do. So pull through 2, pull through 2, second double crochet and third double crochet. Okay, so tuck the stitches to the side a little bit again, chain 3 to form our corner, and then 3 more double crochets into this same space. So 1, 2 and 3. There we go. So you can see it's starting to look a lot more like a square. So our last corner, chain 1 and then 3 more double crochets, chain 3 and then 3 more double crochets. So yarn over, through the hole, double crochet, second double crochet, and third double crochet. There we go. And then tuck the stitches to the side, chain 3, so 1, 2, 3. Second set of 3 double crochets, so yarn over, first double crochet, second double crochet, and third double crochet. There we go. And then we just need to chain 1 just to link these 2 together, just like we have been around here. And then just as we did on the row before, we link it to our first chain 3. So we'll find the third chain, so 1, 2, 3, stick the hook in. Again, it doesn't really matter where, as long as it's in there. Pull through and pull through. There we go. So again, I just like to shape out a little bit. So there we go. We can see the shape of the square coming along lovely now. So for the next round, we will have a side shell as well as our corner shells. So we've got our standard corner shells, so 3 double crochets, chain 3, 3 double crochets, and we'll have a side shell also. So to do this side shell, it is simply just 3 double crochets. So 1 lot of 3 double crochets in the hole. And we will go on to do that now. So again, we need to get over to this corner. So like we did before, we just need to slip stitch our way across. So we're going to slip stitch 1, 2, and 3. Nice and easy. And then we're going to chain 3 to get ourselves up to the correct height. So 1, 2, 3. So now we're going to do our corners up here. So same as what we've just been doing. So it is simply 3 double crochets, chain 3, 3 double crochets. So obviously we've got our first chain of 3, which counts as our which counts as one of our 3 double crochets. So we just need to do 2 more. So yarn over. There's 1. There's 2. So we've got our 3 double crochets of this shell. So tuck the stitches to the side, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 more double crochets, 1, 2, and 3. So that is our corner piece. So for the side piece, for the side shell, sorry, we just chain 1 and we do 3 double crochets into this hole, just 3 double crochets. So yarn over, straight in, pull up, double crochet, double crochet, double crochet. And then that's all we do for that particular hole there. I'm just going to grab a bit more yarn out. Oh, there we go. So now we need to get back to our next corner. So to do that, same as what we did here, we just simply chain 1 and then we go to do our 3 double crochets, chain 3, 3 double crochets again. So yarn over, 3 double crochets, so 1, 2, 3, and then chain 3, and then just tucking my stitches away, 3 more double crochets, so 1, 2, and 3. Lovely. So if we just pop it down there, you can see the corners starting to form again. So now we need to do another side shell. So chain 1, 3 double crochets into this hole here. So yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, second double crochet, third double crochet. There we go. So that is our second side shell. So we've got another corner to do now. So another lot of 3 double crochets, chain 3, 3 double crochets. So to get from here to there, we need to chain 1 just like we did here. So chain 1 and then 3 double crochets. There we go. So 1, 2 and 3. There we go. And then just tidy up. And then chain 3. So 1, 2, 3. 3 more double crochets. 1, 2 and 3. There we go. So we are on our 3rd corner. So let's do our 3rd side shell. So chain 1, 3 double crochets into this hole here. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Chain 1 to get back over to our corner, and then 3 double crochets, chain 3, 3 double crochets. Three, chain 3, pull my stitches across. 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, pull through 2, pull through 2, 3 double crochet. There we go. So we've got all 4 of our corners now. We've just got 1 more side shell to do. So chain 1 and 3 double crochets into that hole. So 1, 2, 3. There we go. And again, to link our side shell to our corner, we just need to chain 1 and then find the 3rd chain up. So 1, 2, 3, stick the hook in, slip stitch to that stitch. There we go. So that is our granny square finished. So you've got a few options here. Depending on what you want to do, you can chop your yarn. So you can cut your yarn here, pull it through to obviously tighten it off to make it into a knot, and then that's your granny square done. Obviously weave in your ends. Then you've got a granny square, whether you want to make a granny square blanket, cardigan, you know, whatever you want to make. You've got loads of options there. Or you can keep going, so you can just keep adding sides onto your granny square. So for example, this granny square here has got 4 rows, so we've done 3 rows on this one. This one's got 4, so it's got 1, 2, 3, 4. So this 4th row here, you can see, oh, there we go. You can see it's got 2 side shells, whereas ours has only got 1. So the more rows you keep going up, the more side shells there will be. So the corners stay exactly the same. You just do 3 double crochets, chain 3, 3 double crochets. But you know, if you're doing a massive one, you'll have multiple side shells in between your corner stitches. But the rest of the granny square stays the exact same. So that's how I'm going to end the video today. If you do have any questions, or you've got anything you would particularly like me to show you how to make, just pop me a comment below. But hopefully I will see you in my next video. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.